Hello, I'm Kevin Honeycutt, and welcome to another episode of Raising Digital Kids. Today I want to talk about the teachable moments in devices. Now, if you look at the iPhone or the iPod Touch or the Android, these are amazing devices. They're full-blown computers in the palm of your hand. Now, I like these devices. I think you can learn with these devices. You can also entertain yourself with these devices to the point that you sort of go into a digital coma. I think an important thing for parents to talk about is balance. Are you entertaining yourself? Are you teaching yourself with these tools? So I want to show you a couple of apps on the iPad, which I just got yesterday and I'm kind of excited about. But as I look at the iPad, I look at apps, and this is how the world is changing. It used to be that you bought expensive apps and they worked on your machine. Now apps are $1.99 or free or $4.99, but remarkably inexpensive, and they do things. So I buy the iPad, which is a full-blown computer, and I can scroll through apps that I've purchased or I've gotten. And as your kids are snapping up these apps, make sure some of them are learning apps. Let me give you one for instance. Pocket Piano. Okay, and Pocket Piano basically is a piano in the palm of your hand. You can make the keys smaller. You can make them bigger. You can go for a double-decker piano. You can scroll up and down the keyboard. So basically, kids' piano lessons could be happening on their device. Now, I've seen kids use these on the Android or the iPod Touch or the iPhone, but man, suddenly the screen is larger, and what can we do with that? Of course, there's games like Scrabble, and there's things that read to your kids, which I think are wonderful, and I love the books on here. I want to look at the books just for a moment with you. So let's look at iBooks, and there are other apps out there that are free that will give you access to libraries of public domain books. But as I'm scrolling through this book here and turning the pages, I can use the book like a book. I can turn it this way and see one page at a time and still go through. It's like your Kindle, but you have color illustrations. Okay, so what I find incredible about this is you could put 10,000 books in the palm of your kid's hand. Or they could text message, and that's all they do with their device. And that's a balanced conversation. What do we want from them? What will we demand on day one when they're still willing to negotiate before it's theirs and they don't listen to us anymore? So I think, number one, unbox it first. Learn your way around. If you're going to buy a device for your kid, you should understand what it delivers to your kid in terms of learning possibilities. So I want to show you a couple of devices on here that I think are fairly interesting. This was a application called iShred that basically turns your device into a guitar. Now take a look at this. Basically, this is the part of the guitar you strum. Now I can change chords with one button. I can do this here. So I want my kid to play a concert. Yes, this is not Guitar Hero. You actually have to know some chord progressions. You have to know some things. So this is a little closer toward a guitar, an actual technique, than a game. So I think we build bridges to learning with these devices. So Jacob doesn't want to learn guitar because it hurts his fingers. Well, if I can hook Jacob with this particular app and get him interested in the guitar, maybe he'll withstand the blisters and actually become proficient with a guitar. I believe we have this moment, these teachable moments as parents, when we can look at these things and say, how does my kid get better because he's using this, and not just infotainment. Thanks for watching Raising Digital Kids.